Friday, I took the Flix train. I was driving backwards like for almost 6 hours, and I was feeling kind of dizzy when I arrived. And when I came into my sister's apartment, where I'm at right now, I cried like for half an hour, maybe longer. And yeah, I just made myself a matcha, first of all. So, like in my sister's bowl. Katja, I'm seeing you, I'm feeling you, I'm with you, you're with us now. Actually, what I want to talk about, something that's very important to me. I've been thinking about limerence a lot lately. The sun is coming out. Yeah, I've been also making some videos about detachment. There seems to be like an obsession with this topic, which suggests to me there is like this collective dynamic for lots of people. Like in my kind of circle of friends, at least, I notice it a lot. There's like this dynamic of people, feeling attached to mostly someone, but sometimes also to something. And they kind of desperately want to detach from that and become like these stoic figures. And I have like a pretty critical view on that. And yeah, I will explore all of that deeper in my podcast, which I recently started. Well, I started at 0, or I'm starting at 0. I opened a Patreon. You can check the link below. You can join for free. Just become a member of the community. If you don't have Patreon, just come to Spotify or to another kind of podcast host. Anyway, I will go a little bit deeper into that topic of limerence, escapism, because I just feel it's deeply human, to go into the state of being unconscious, being limerent, kind of escaping into like some sort of not necessarily future reality, but into this realm of idealizing like a certain person or a certain dream, a certain goal, just to actually compensate something, a certain lack within us that is much, much deeper. So, and I want to look deeper into that and what we can do to become more conscious again and to use that fiery energy, that limerent energy, actually, that oftentimes like attachment energy too, how we can use that as fuel actually for our creativity, for thriving and breaking cycles and all of that, because it's actually a very strong energy. Anyway, I have this 1 week now. I'm in Berlin, and I really want to use it for journaling, for kind of sobering up also from my limerence. And really diving a little bit deeper into that. I'm looking forward, and I just want to take you with me on this journey, if you like. But for now, I will just enjoy my matcha, enjoy the morning mood, and it's very moody and very cloudy weather outside. I will probably go into my favorite cafe later and journal a little bit, become conscious, sober up, sticking to that intention. Okay, see you later. So weird. how often we feel that if we're only being seen by that one person, or if we only reach that goal or fulfill that dream, that we will finally become complete. Isn't it? Okay, this has been kind of a weird day so far. I've been feeling extremely emotional and drained and empty. I wouldn't have expected that. I know sadness and grief comes in waves, but that really hit me hard today. Especially the emptiness and kind of the numbness that I felt. And I cried. I didn't record my crying, obviously. But you know what I'm doing right now, what I will do in a bit. I will go to the cinema. I will take myself out on a solo date to the cinema, to Babylon Berlin, the cinema, and I will watch Easy Rider. And I'm looking so forward because it's one of my favorite movies of all time, and now I can see it in cinema. I'm so looking forward to that. Yeah, even though it's about like the shattered American dream, but it's kind of fitting to the overall mood right now. So I'm going to the cinema right now. I'm going to take you with me, and it feels good, you know, to take myself to take the little Nastya by the hand and just say, come on, it's all going to be fine, let's go to the cinema. But before I do that, let's look at that. I will record my little podcast now. Just a little bit, and get a little bit creative and then go out.
I stand by you when you're falling, when the river is calling. I said I love you forever, we can make it together. What goes up must come down. There's lots of friendly faces all around, and nothing's ever lifting me higher than a touch of your sweet desire. Well, we're all all through the night. As long as we are watching the party, we'll be safe from the devil's choir. I stand by you when you're falling, when the river is calling. I said I love you forever. We can make it together. Yeah, yeah. When things go wrong, it's easy to sing a sad song. Seems like nothing comes for free, yeah. And it won't take long. Your fragile soul will soon be strong. I'll carry you so tenderly. What I wanna say is that I stand by you when you're falling, when the river is calling. I said I love you forever. We can make it together.
It's kind of weird, but I think one could also say that Easy Rider is a story of limerence. You know, Billy and Wyatt, they were in limerence with a dream. The American dream. You know, that kind of dream that glows just out of reach, as long as you don't look too closely and as long as you keep moving. And what they find in the end, yeah, it's a country deeply divided, afraid of differences and diversity, and superstitious of freedom that doesn't come in form of property, yeah, or conformity or control. And yeah, they meet hostility and violence instead of connection, what they were longing for, maybe. Yeah, and I always feel like the way this movie ends, it's like a literal metaphorical explosion of that dream somehow. Like a big sobering up. And yeah, it suggests that the freedom they represented, Billy and Wyatt, it couldn't survive the America they traveled through, and yeah, a system that couldn't tolerate nonconformity and diversity. Yeah, and so here we are in 2025. But anyway, I just feel each and every one of us needs to look more closely and become more observing towards their own feelings and thoughts, rather than projecting them onto others. To the sea, or wherever that river goes, that's where I want to be.
You ever want to be somebody else? I'd like to try Porky Pig. Never wanted to be anybody else.
Honestly, it felt so good to take myself out on this solo date to the cinema. I don't know if I've ever done that, like went into a cinema like on my own. It's incredibly powerful. I can really recommend it, even though Easy Rider had like kind of extremely bitter taste today after watching it, with all the news, everything going on in LA, like where both of them come from, and in the States in general, so kind of in the world. Anyway, that was so I'm just trying to cleanse myself from that right now, but I'm feeling better. And I just find it such an odd synchronicity that I've been kind of writing, thinking, talking so much about the topic of limerence, also towards dreams and dreaming in general, and that I ended up watching the movie, like besides Mulholland Drive maybe, but the movie actually about the American dream kind of exploding, literally. Well, yeah. Anyway, so enough. I'm going to bed now.